Caryn Chandler is obviously harming Matt Roloff's life, career, and connection with his son, Zach Roloff. As seen by the most recent season 26 opener of Little People, Big World, the marriage of Matt and Amy Roloff was the first subject of the enduring reality series, which follows the lives of the Roloff family. But as time went on, the couple got divorced and formed other relationships. Matt just became engaged to Caryn, a longtime family employee, and Amy later married Marek. Over the years, Little People, Big World has chronicled the significant changes that the Roloff family has experienced. The difficulties of Amy and Matt's tumultuous marriage were especially hard on their kids, so it was a good thing that they eventually divorced. Despite Matt's assertion that he and Amy drifted apart, there is a lot of conjecture that Matt cheated on Amy by seeing Caryn. It's evident from the start of Little People, Big World Season 25 that Caryn is ruining Matt's life and pulling apart his family. As the final member of the Little People, Big World cast out of Matt and Amy's 3 children, Zach always seemed to get along well with his father. Everything changed when Matt pulled the family farm off the market in response to Zach's attempt to purchase it. Some people suspect that Caryn may have been involved. Zach has said unequivocally that he disapproves of his father's new relationship. The division reminds me of the time on Sister Wives when Cody Brown split the Brown family apart by adding Robin Brown to his several families. Similar to Matt, Caryn also ended her turbulent 20-year marriage to Joseph Chandler in 2012, following a contentious divorce. Caryn spent 10 years managing the farm before being elevated to Matt's assistant position. Many people were surprised when the pair finally reunited, particularly Matt's kids and viewers of Little People, Big World. There are rumors that Caryn may have set out to harm Matt from the beginning, and that she is now doing so. Matt and Zach, the father-son team from Little People, Big World, appeared to get along well until they got into a fight about the Roloff family farm. Though Caryn says she lacks the means to make things right, it's obvious that she has a lot of power over Matt because the two guys aren't as close as they once were. It seems doubtful that Matt would be able to mend his relationship with his son as long as Caryn is involved. Given that Zach and Tori have indicated they will be leaving Little People, Big World after season 25. Zach Roloff of Little People, Big World recently had emergency surgery to treat a health condition he's been dealing with for a time. Since the 26 television series debut, Zach has played a significant role in Little People, Big World. Fans have witnessed Zach, who is one of Matt and Amy Roloff's children, mature into a family man by witnessing him marry Tori and give birth to 3 children in as many months, Jackson, Lila, and Josiah. Zach, nevertheless, was admitted to the hospital following emergency surgery a few days before to the launch of Little People, Big World Season 25. Zach's chronic health problems have played a big role in Little People, Big World, aside from his marriage and his connection with his parents. Since he was a young boy, Zach has struggled with health issues related to his achondroplasia, the most prevalent kind of dwarfism. Sadly, having a dwarfism comes with a number of health problems. Zach even made the joke that his family now routinely needs surgery. Fans are worried about Zach's health as a result of his recent emergency treatment, which left the beloved actor hospitalized. However, Zach has experienced another health crisis. A health update on her spouse Zach's was posted by Tori on Instagram on August 19, 2024. Not quite how we imagine our week to go. The Little People, Big World actress said alongside images of herself and Zach taken in a hospital room. Zachary underwent an urgent revision of his shunt this morning. He is doing well and getting better, despite the terrifying last 72 hours. Next, Tori thanked the supporters for their well wishes and encouragement, and she commended Zach's mother Amy and the hospital's medical staff for keeping everything running smoothly. Medical terminology describes Zach's emergency shunt surgery as the surgical implantation of a hollow tube to assist drain cerebrospinal fluid and channel it to another part of the body where it may be reabsorbed. This procedure can also occasionally be performed in the spine. Even though most Little People, Big World followers were taken aback when they learned about Zach's operation, Tori had revealed the news a day earlier in an Instagram story that has since been removed, stating that both she and Zach were anxious about the treatment. When Little People, Big World Season 25 debuts, viewers will still get to witness Zach get ready for the procedure. while Zach's shunt correction surgery was performed very recently. The Little People, Big World actor initially discussed his severe headaches during an episode of Season 17. Episode 6. In June 2017, Zach disclosed that he had been ill and was fighting nausea and headaches in private during the episode. Zach claims that before he informed his family, the symptoms had been there for several months. Zach pointed out that because there is already so much going on, I don't really talk about it in the episode. This situation is not right. Something is there, albeit I'm not sure what it is. Zach said at the time that he thought he was going to die because of how awful his symptoms were. Zach's parents, Matt and Amy, expressed great worry about the symptoms and speculated that Zach may have a shunt in his head that was put in to assist him drain fluid when he was a newborn. Zach played down their efforts, stating he didn't want to worry his wife Tori, adding Tori has already gone through enough. Even though Matt and Amy were worried the shunt's failure may result in his death and urged he have it examined, I wish not to startle her. Zach has spent the bulk of his time on Little People, Big World, dealing with a number of health concerns. Zach complained about having severe back and leg discomfort in Little People, Big World Season 19, Episode 9, 2019. Zach clarified to the cameras, I feel like my knees and thighs aren't quite right. It appears like something is amiss. According to Hollywood gossip, Zach, who was baffled as to what might have potentially caused the illness, said that he would feel good for a split second before being paralyzed for a minute. Zach made an appointment to visit a doctor because of the worrying symptoms, and the doctor advised him to undergo an MRI. Tori said this was terrifying since she couldn't assist Zach and didn't know what was wrong. Even yet, Tori and Zach quickly found out the medical professional's prognosis, which was a multi-level degenerative disc condition leading to spinal stenosis. Tori expressed her fear upon hearing the news and didn't handle it well. It was discovered that Zach would need extensive surgery to solve the issue, so it's the worst-case scenario I can imagine for him having surgery. Zach revealed he was well aware of the hazards associated with having dwarfism after finding out that his newborn baby Jackson will have the same type of the disease he was born with. Zach's life has been dominated by health problems, including having his legs straightened as a toddler. Zach said, I had to have leg straightening, so I had 2 casts on when talking to Tori about what he went through. Later, when I was a junior in high school, I had to return for surgery when screws were placed in my leg. Zach disclosed that, with all the difficulties involved, he wasn't the kind to desire for his child to be dwarf. On the other hand, he wouldn't want his child to be normal in height because average height people also struggle with problems. On the other hand, it has also come to light that Lila, the couple's second child, was born dwarf. Zach, the star of Little People, Big World, and his wife Tori appeared to be facing difficult times in the wake of his health issues and his children's diagnosis. The followers of Little People, Big World will nevertheless be behind the pair.